What's up, world? Mikey D coming at you with a little bit more oxygen, not included. We have 120 cycles before the asteroid impact, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Survey says 121 cycles. Yeah, cycle 79. It impacts at cycle 200. This is it's going to be complicated. One of the other things we got to do is we got to get this oil over here with this oil. Got to get more oil in. Which generally means we have to keep 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Generally means we have to keep trucking on this dig out project. Okay. Yeah, these two I want people to wait a little bit on before getting too crazy. We will end up putting a steel liquid pump. There we go. A steel liquid pump down here. Oh. Cancel. We do. Sure. This little wee sport. He's gonna have a bad day. Okay. There. Okay. Plenty of work for people to be doing. We need to figure out a proper power grid at some point in here too. All right. Polluted dirt. I don't know how there was polluted dirt in there, but they were picking it up and getting it gone. Yeah, the thing I didn't want them working on, they of course start on. I think it's because more people can work on this. What? Dude, drip. Okay. No, not brine ice. Dew drip. A crystallized blob of brackine from the dew dripper. Well, what can I do with it? I can put it into a plant pulverizer to make brackine. Or I can feed it to a dartle. Huh. Okay. Well, let's build a plant pulverizer, I guess? Do I already have one of those things? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, I do. Here we are. Sure. Does it need power? No, it just mashes the thing. Okay. Great. Okay, brine ice. I thought, oh, the bin's full. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, polluted water vent. Okay. It cranks it out at 30 degrees. That is exactly what we wanted. Alright. Polluted water vent basically means infinite water. All you have to do is you have to get rid of the germs from it. Otherwise you end up like putting food poisoning germs all throughout your base. And that's usually not fun. So what we're going to do... go like this. And... no, not nickel. We'll use iron. Okay. Nope. Alright, the only trick is collecting the polluted water without getting too crazy here. Okay. Alright, this... it's all gonna start coming together pretty quick. Great. Now I have a second brine ice bin. These guys somehow trap themselves. That's fun. At least I know that they can dig their way out. Okay. They're both like, we need to go, please. We've been here too long. We'd like to leave. Okay. Man, polluted water vent. Excellent. Okay, this... let's make some more power transformers. Okay. He's talking about how there wasn't enough peat. I'm like, how can there not be enough peat? Oh, just... they're waiting to refill it. It's fine. There. There we go. Okay. We're getting everything all pulled together bit by bit. Yeah, that polluted water is just filtering down. That's fine. It can go in here with the mishmash. I am going to want a liquid filter, though. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, try this again. Try this again without hitting the wrong button. Okay. Sure. Have that go there. Have that go there. This can just dump out here if for some reason it catches something other than oil. Alright. Okay. The Wheezewort radiation is probably not so great for people, but hey. Let's see. Dewdrip to brackine. Why not? Seacomb leaf. What's a phyto oil? Phyto oil and bleach stone in an emulsifier makes biodiesel? Crazy. Huh. Alright, well. He's going to be mashing up that dewdrip. We... 120 to go. We'll put that at a super high point, assuming that we ever get to there. Let's see. Wait, tidying, plus 10 strength. Noodle arms, minus 3 strength. Oh my goodness. You know, I'll take it. Marie, you'll be here. You're just gonna take that skill. Okay, Abe, ranching. Art. You're just waiting. You are fine. Yeah, he's the one who's gonna get pyrotechnics. Okay. Bedside manner, sure. Sure. Exosuit training. Hey, you're fine. fine as is. Okay. Ren, you'll be a rancher. Turner. We'll get some sustainability. We'll get some science. It's going to be field research. Okay. Okay. Everyone's going through and doing what they can to keep this all moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal off this room. I think we need one more tank, though. Okay. Yeah, this, please don't stand in there. Yeah, please get out of there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, it's hot. It's a bad place to be. Please stop it. Okay. Plumbing. Normal liquid pump. Okay. And I need this power. Alright. Free earned a skill point. Hazmat digging is unnecessary. Lets you dig out corium, which only really appears if you've, like, accidentally melted down a nuclear reactor. So, it's fine. Let's just go carrying, I guess. Yeah. Alright. And Marie's having a bad day. Okay. Oh! Weezewort ended up pooping out on us. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to take all this liquid as it's coming out, and we're going to put it into a chlorine room. That's what this is going to be. We're going to seal it off. We're going to put some bleach stone in there. It's going to be a chlorine room. So, the best way to make it a chlorine room put a conveyor loader here. Conveyor rail. There. And then 2 conveyor chutes. Okay. Hook up the wire. So I'll have people bring bleach stone in. They'll pop it in there chunks at a time. The bleach stone will hit the ground and then just start off-gassing. We are gonna need a gas pump in here first. There. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get that done. We will want to analyze this polluted water vent to understand how often it's going to erupt, how much it's going to erupt at a time, those sorts of things. When you analyze a vent, it tells you all that kind of specific information, right? Oh, it erupts 70, you already know, it erupts 72 seconds every 276. So when it's in its active period, it's erupting about a quarter of the time. And then active period and average output are functions of basically reviewing what's going on. Toasty surroundings. Oh, the salt water is warm. That's what's going on. I'm like, what? Yeah. Bert. Oh my god. You frickin' dummy. Okay, cancel that one. Deconstruct that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stop cooking yourself and get out of there. Abe? No, Bert. Bert. My guy. My guy. Alright. We've hit duplicate idiocy. Great. Good to know that that's still a thing. There. Maya? No. Maya, get out of there. Abe? Oh my goodness. Stop it! Joshua? No. You stop being a dumbbutt too. There. Turner? Nope. Amari. Come on. Wow, Marie, you are just struggle busing, aren't you? Okay. Nikola. There. Okay. No more being dummies and jumping into the hot liquids. Thank you. Okay. This filter has to be crude oil. Okay. I'm going to want to get a lot of this liquid out of here before I open up the the vent. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, some dust caps. That'd be good. Get a little dust cap farm going. Alright. Dust caps. 5 to 35. Oh, they need slime. Ugh. Fine, fine. Missing tile. Alright, I just keep bouncing all over the place in terms of what people are trying to work on. We're gonna drown these dartles. Oh, polluted water vent has started erupting. Okay. Yeah, germs for everybody. Great. So, active 52 out of every 84. Wow, that is, oh, and it just started outputting. That's great. This will be very useful. Okay. I should get some sort of, I don't want this dumping in space sort of vent. Okay. You just take all your junky... Ooh. Junky gases from the very, very, very bottom of the map. There's all that, and then we can do it again over here. Well, heck, we could do it there instead of that. Put in a gas pump here. Put in a gas pump here. There. One thing I am going to need to do is I'm going to need to put in some mesh tiles and some deodorizers. There. That way we'll take this polluted oxygen, we'll turn it into clean oxygen as it off-gases. And hopefully... they're working on the upper part of the pipe first. Okay, sure. One of the advantages you have of doing that, right? Ooh. Going through and making some sort of get my junky gases out of here vent is you could take the natural gas that's coming out of here. You can take any gas you just don't want and just throw it into the same pipe, and it'll go out into space and be gone. Right. The delivery is going faster than the building, but that's okay. Not too horrible of radiation out here. pre-planning slicing up some of this space area. There. Plan all that to get chopped up, but don't bother with it anytime soon. Okay. They seem to be having fun building the junk gas pipe. So just let them keep doing that. Okay, back down here. Getting those liquid pipes and tiles in. Yeah, okay. That's not how that goes, guys. There. There we are. Okay. Now we just need to finish up this, and we'll be venting our junk into space. Someone finally got around to making the power transformer. Now it's just a function of the wire. What do we have down here? A copper volcano. Very nice, but not something we can mess with right now. We definitely need plastic of some sort before we can mess around with a copper volcano. We have all the rest of the stuff we need. Just not the plastic. Alright. Emulsification, sure. Yeah, let's get exosuits, proper exosuits here. Eek. Alright. Get you some more ranching. You're actually really useful with what you're doing. Bubbles, nope. Ash can, nope. Okay. Automation. I don't think I have a liquid germ sensor yet, do I? Oh, liquid pipe germ sensor. Oh, needs plastic. Yep. We're just going to crank that all the way to 9. Otherwise, it's going to take more than a minute for them to get around to making that. Let's see. Mash up some more iron here real quick. Great, Bert. You're making that happen. Good. There. Getting close there. Sure. Just take the gold amalgam. Just snap pick it. Not gonna worry about it too much right now. Okay. This bit of wire here, that pump. Okay. Okay. Why have people not yet done this, or those? Oh. Those should be finished too. Okay. Let's make this happen. What do we have in here? We have 100 kilos of brackine. And if I look up plastic. Here we go. Plastic. All right. What? You can make data banks now through data miners. Interesting. You can dry foods. Oh, crazy. All right. So petroleum, resin, nectar. No. Or ranch glossy Dracos. Yep. Okay. Okay, this... Oh, I specifically did not have this hooked up yet. Okay. Please mop that up. And the other thing we need is we need this finished up here. Kids, what are you doing? Why are you... What? I understand you want to dig. Can you... Yeah, great job. Drop the bleach stone there. Perfect. There. All of these are... Oh, okay. Not quite all of them are full, but most of them are full. So we'll make up a whole ton more, and we'll copy the rules over. Okay. Alright. That's set. Ah! Our vent must be done. I was seeing gases moving up. Here they come. Choo choo! That's a lot of carbon dioxide coming out. That's fine. Just dumping it all into space here. What if we take out the security door and we put in a mechanized airlock? Great. Love it. It'll keep more of my oxygen in. Oh, what are you? A blum. They produce algae. You eat figs, and you poop algae. Love it. Speaking of algae, ooh, we're starting to run low. We need to switch over to liquid oxidizer pretty soon. Okay. Okay. And we might just put it down here somewhere. Like, take out space right here. Put the oxidizer set up over here. Yeah. That looks good. Let's do that. Okay. There's 4. There's 4. There's 4. Okay. There we go. Okay. I need a little bit more space than I would normally take. Because I need to purify the liquids coming in. All right. All right. And now I want consumable ore. No? Oh, it's like sublimator. Here we go. Leech stone. 8. I think that's higher than this. Yeah, that's at 7. Okay. Alright, guys. Errands. Nobody. Nobody. Oh. That's because we allow manual use. There we go. Errands. Ha. There we go. Alright. We may have jumped the gun a little. Okay. Alright, I want to get the gases in here down pretty low. Here. Let that one flow. Just let this one flow for a minute. It's such a weird mishmash of gas that it's going to take a minute or two to pull most of this out. Oh, that's a problem. There we go. It is getting... Oof. It's all over the place. I think we can probably... Yeah, anywhere from 50 to 10 grams at a time. I think we could probably cut that off. We're going to cut it off at the power. There. Cut that off there. Then connect the shipping rail back up. There. Now. Because there's not a bunch of gas in here already, it should emit a good amount of chlorine pretty quick. There we go. Okay. So, this guy's doing his thing. Oh, yeah. Need to hook this guy back up too. This is mostly oxygen over here. So, let's do this. No, it's an automation problem. Gas element sensor. So what you do is you say, hey, if you sense oxygen, I think it's not gates. There. That should be what we need. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll say, hey, if you sense oxygen, don't be on. We'll end up doing the same thing over here. Oh. There. I think we have enough bleach stone here. Yeah. 3,000 kilos. It's emitting 10, 11 grams a second of chlorine. Yeah. It'll be fine. We're got a goodly amount of chlorine in there. The polluted water. Yeah. Everything that's in here should end up being germ-free by the time it comes out because of the chlorine that we're stuffing in there. Alright. You're doing your thing. This is... Wait, what? Okay, sends green when the selected gas is detected on the sensor tile. Sends red when it's not present. Whatever. If you detect oxygen, turn off the thing. What? Oh. Wait, what? Okay. It's saying I don't detect oxygen. What do you detect? You still detect carbon dioxide. Okay, that's what the problem is. So it's picking up some oxygen, but it's still got this layer of carbon dioxide that it's pulling up. Okay. That is doing its thing. This liquid is coming down here. Alright. There. Kill the dartle. Okay. So here at the plumbing level, we want a water sieve and a desalinator. Okay. And then we'll have a tank. 1 tank or 2 tanks? 2 tanks to hold the fresh, germ-free we hope, water before it goes into the oxygen production area. Alright. Insulated tiles. No, not shale. How about granite? I can't draw a straight line either. Anyway. Okay. Alright. And we'll put power production for hydrogen. Put it over here. Okay. Let's see. Gold amalgam pumps. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's see. It's been a hot minute since I've made one of these. Oh, it's been a hot minute since I played this game. Okay. Water comes in at 1,000. It makes 888 grams a second of oxygen. And 100 grams of hydrogen. So... four of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We want to make these out of gold amalgam. Give them a little bit of extra overheat buffer just in case. So 4 of those will be making 3,200 oxygen and 400 and something hydrogen. That 400 and something hydrogen can go right into here. Okay. This feels like it's too high up. Okay. That's fine, but it's these parts. We're gonna give a little something something to, and in fact, let's go like this, and then we will gotta set up some automation. Gas pressure sensors. Here we go. Apple sensors. Okay. And then airflow tiles all along here. The nice thing about building this where I am is I have all this abyssalite, so I don't need to worry about a lot of this heat going anywhere. And I have a nice cooling area down here. So we should be okay on some of this. Alright, let's see, we're going to deconstruct that. We need to put in power. Okay. Heavy watt wire. There. Okay. There's that. Put in a gas tank or two. This pipe will take all the hydrogen that these things make and push it out this way to turn into power to power this entire monstrosity. Desalinators. You take a chunk of power. Early on, we're just going to need to take everything that comes out of this, just dump it out. Automation wires. Need some of those. Okay. And vent pipes. Each pair of these can be an oxygen pipe. This whole thing is infinitely overbuilt right now. Let's see. We'll have that one. That one. This one. And the last one. 4 pipes of oxygen is probably 2 pipes of oxygen more than I need. But we will take it. Oh, pump not in gas. Alright. Dig that out. There we go. See, this one's periodically turning off as oxygen filters down this low. That's good. Alright, this This guy's going to analyze the leaky fissure. Okay. Oh, someone's getting scalded. Oh, yeah. That's, never mind. Never mind. It'll be fine. You don't need to do anything with that. It's okay. Let's get that cleaned up. Let's get this cleaned up. Get that cleaned up. Maybe? There. Oh, no, not nickel. Let's use iron. Okay. Alright, so we're getting our oxygen set up. Oops, liquid. We need some liquid. Let's see, granite, sure. Okay. This should be okay there. Okay. This is annoying. There. Well, hopefully this mix of liquids doesn't continue to be strange. Alright. Gotta start blocking this off. Otherwise, we're gonna just keep dropping things down there and making it a big old mess. Yeah, that pump can handle everything that we're throwing at it. Algae still doing okay. We won't need it for very much longer. Okay. Alright. The liquid here is all full up. You see how deep that chlorine gas is? I don't need to worry about polluted, like germy polluted water being a problem in here. Okay, they're digging that out. Getting us some more algae real quick. start moving this. Yeah, gotta wait for the desalinator to be powered up before we're fully good to go. And gotta start building out some ventilation too. Alright, but I think we're pretty close to... Come here. There we go. Yeah, get that meat out of there. Pretty close to turning this on. I'm gonna sweep up all the stuff from inside here, which is an unfortunate hike. Oh. Oops. There we go. Yeah, sure. Take some more dirt. Woo! You get suit sustainability. Maya, take some more carrying. Marie. Plumbing. Josh. Sure. Jean. Bert. There it is. Pyrotechnics. We can finally start making blast shot. Get you your last bit of decorating improvement. Alright. And an ore gates. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is... That water that got in there means that it's no longer a sterile atmosphere. I don't know how we got water here, but we did. There. Okay. Now it's back to being a sterile atmosphere. I would really love for them to get rid of that water. But, I'll take what I can get at this point. Okay. Just seal this up. Just not think about it ever again. Why do you not have power? What is going on here? We are just not making enough power. Okay. Okay. That's fine. How much peat do we have? 28 tons of peat still. Let's see. What if we went like this? We'll just Make this whole thing a tank. We'll put layers of peat cookers along the way. Okay. Power is back. Alright. Plumbing. Alright. Yeah, the desalinator is gonna slow this whole thing down. Oh. We shouldn't be going crazy here. We're making them. We're shooting them. Yeah. Intercosmic blast shot. He's making them. They're running them. They're running them up here. It's, yeah. Here we go. Okay. We're to the point now that I'm actually fairly confident. We have 100 cycles, and we need 91 more shots. We're going to be making more than one round a day. Hopefully. Once we figure out our power situation, we should be making more than one round a day. Yeah. Need some nickel. Nickel ore, we're actually a little low on. Yeah, cobalt ore. Nickel ore, yeah, 2942. That's not much. Alright. Let's... We're gonna go through, rebuild this. We have the technology. Just deconstruct that guy for now. Alright. Man, I'm earning all sorts of achievements. Oh, cycle 100. Automate some things. Critter morph. Oh, it was one of the lums who just self-morphed. So we're gonna get this all built up in short order. Oh, oops. This needs to actually be here. Great. Excellent. Yeah, once we get some more power going, we should be pretty set. At least in the near term. Okay, polluted water. This is going slow enough that all the germs are going to be long gone by the time it gets through. We're building up a water reserve. Great. So... Okay. We're going to have to... seal this up, then get it going long enough to get the gases out of here. This is... we're just going to set those as stupid levels. Send a green signal if it's above a ridiculous level. Well, it won't be. This is send a green signal if it's above 0. Great. It will always be. So this one's going to pull all the bad stuff out, or all the existing stuff out. Oxygen diffusers have been doing good work. Okay. Alright. We have even more power going now. These guys are running flat out and barely charging the batteries. Mm-hmm. Okay. Make sure that these are all well supplied over time. Alright, we're maxing our power lines here. Let's see. Wire bridge. Put that up here. And then we're going to deconstruct this. Okay. And we'll put in a power transformer here. Great. And once they come along and take care of all that, be able to hook this into the main grid, at least in the short term. There we go. Alright, so these guys started out with a little bit of water in them. Yeah. They're gonna keep going up until they run out of water. We're mostly concerned about getting all this chlorine and carbon dioxide and all this other stuff out of the bottom. It'll take a few minutes, but that's fine. This is now more stable. Okay. This is waiting for nickel. Can we, instead of waiting for nickel, can we go for iron? Great. All right. Quick crank and then done, I guess. Okay, so you can queue up all the recipes. Great. So we need 88 shots in 98 cycles. We're solving a bit for the power. Come on, folks. We've generally solved for our oxygen problems. I'm just waiting for this to hit full vacuum before I start it up properly. Yeah, it's just blobs of chlorine. It's fine. This guy's working away, trying to get rid of it. Okay, these are all being melted out of iron. Okay. Generators are doing what we need them to do. Okay. On that note, I think we're going to call it here. A little bit long of an episode, at least as we've been going for Oxygen Not Included. But we're about to get permanent oxygen production. Not have to rely on this limited algae for oxygen. We need to figure out a permanent power solution because we've traded our problems with algae for problems with peat. So we'll need to figure that out pretty quick. There is plenty more peat to be had on the map. All of this here. But, yeah. Quite a bit through here and here. A little more through here, and that's looking like it. So, gotta get onto a more stable long-term power supply pretty quick. At this point, I would normally be looking at petroleum. I'd be looking at whatever this is in here, whatever that is over there. Great. Yeah, I would often be looking at some sort of long-term solution, but I don't have a whole lot of those just yet. We're kind of dancing from one crisis to another, trying to get this stupid asteroid destroyed. And we're chipping at it. We're chipping at it. So I don't think we need to worry too much about that. We just need to find some sort of power solution. Nuclear power seems like overkill. Always possible, however. All right. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna keep exploring. We're gonna keep digging. We're gonna keep looking for that next power source. Gold Volcano is not quite it. But we will catch you all next time. Have a good day.